So Shakespeare is down there herding Charlie around. I thought for a moment they were playing, but I mean, Shakespeare and Wyatt are definitely playing. But Shakespeare might have been trying to play with Charlie, but Charlie wasn't really interested, so he was kind of... Then it turned into, well, if you don't want to play with me, I'm going to push you. But right now, see, Shakespeare and Wyatt are playing. And that rearing up, it's a very typical play behavior. Like I say, it can look kind of scary, but it is playful. Now Shakespeare's pushing. See how his ears are down? And then Wyatt turns, and Wyatt's kind of going to bite at him and play with him. This is clearly play, because if Wyatt was truly trying to be dominant with Shakespeare, Shakespeare would not tolerate it. But you see how Shakespeare just reared up and even pushed Wyatt off, even in play. He's reminding him that, yes, I will play with you, but I am still the boss, and you're not gonna, you're not gonna best me. So when he rears up like that, he is asserting his dominance over Wyatt. Now there, push. He's pushing Wyatt, hurting Wyatt. Who is standing there? I'm trying to see who's on the other side of that fence line. Okay, we've got Berlin and Cash. Cash has his blanket on. So, Shakespeare is concentrating on keeping Wyatt kind of away from Berlin. Let's see if he does it again. So Berlin wants to play through the fence with Wyatt. I'm going to see if Shakespeare pushes him off again. Okay, so Wyatt is dragon snorting. I can hear him. Let's see what they do here. Okay. Wyatt's trying to play through the fence with Berlin. Berlin's throwing his head, and here we go. Shakespeare's coming in, and Shakespeare's pushing Wyatt off. So again, this behavior is typical of... You have to remember that Shakespeare was in charge of himself, Wyatt and Tru, for the past 2 years in their own little pasture together. So Shakespeare is very protective of Wyatt. And even though there's no harm coming to Wyatt right now, Berlin and Wyatt are playing over the fence. So there's nothing wrong with that. But if it starts to get like aggressive, or there's an energy that Shakespeare does not like, he will interrupt. But you see how close he's standing to Wyatt. And even though his butt is to Wyatt, trust me, he can see everything Wyatt is doing, because horses can see behind them. Horses cannot see directly in front of them, but they can see, behind them, because they have an eye on either side of their face. So they actually have pretty good rear vision. They are prey animals, so this, certainly helps protect them. But he is, rest assured, even though he doesn't look like it, he is paying very close attention to what Berlin and Wyatt are doing. He is watching over that energy. And if it gets too aggressive or too playful, he will get involved. Now it looks like he's going to roll. Yep, there he goes. He's going to paw. He's going to find the perfect spot. And he's going to roll. And there he goes. And he might just be laying down to take a nap, because this is his nap time. And I did give him his... he is on arthritis medicine, and it makes him kind of like a little sleepy. So, right now he's scratching himself. Let's see. He may roll and get back up, or he may just be out for a nap. He's got to get all that dirt ground in. Because he is arthritic, he never rolls completely over. He usually lays down, rolls, gets one side of him, and then lays down and rolls and gets the other side of him. But sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he just scratches one side, and then he's content with that. Wyatt and Berlin are being pretty quiet, so Shakespeare doesn't seem too bothered by it. So he might just lay down and take a nap. You can see his head is coming down. He's sleepy. He may roll again. Let's take a look. I see you, my boy. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Nope, doesn't look like he's going to do the other side right now. He may do it in a little bit, but he's just kind of paying attention, seeing what's going on. But not too far from Wyatt at all. He and Tru were out here earlier, and he stayed with Tru. So he seems to stay with Wyatt and Tru whenever they get next to the horses in the other pasture. He is still very protective of them, and I noticed him herding Tru earlier because she kept trying to get over there, and he kept pushing her. You know, he was pushing her back to our herd, so to speak. So, and there's good old Charlie. He's just kind of hanging out, and the rest of them are down by the hay feeder. So, those are today's antics, and yep, he's going to take a nap. That is one of his favorite napping spots. He backs up to the fence line. See him backing up? He's backing up, he's backing up, and then he will just stand there. He'll stand there for about 20-25 minutes, and he'll start to fall asleep, and then he lays down and he goes to sleep. He just knocked the chair over. Why do you have to mess with that? You're going to break it. Oh, my God. Shakes. Please don't get your foot all caught up in that. This is the thing, horses. Of everywhere you can stand, do you have to stand on the chair? He likes to sit on things. I know that sounds crazy, but he's been known to back up to a wheelbarrow and kind of sit up against the wheelbarrow, and he messes around with chairs and stuff. What are you doing? Are you being so silly? Don't mess with that chair. Look at you, goofball. You are so silly. Are you playing today? Yeah, here comes Wyatt. Here comes Wyatt. Here comes trouble. And what are you doing? Yeah. Who's a good boy? Who's a filthy boy? I just brushed you. You'd never know it. Did you really have to get all that dug into your face again? You gonna give us a kiss? Yeah, that was a good kiss. All right, old man, you go take a nap. I don't have anything for you. I already fed you. Wyatt, what are you up to? Are you causing trouble? Are you causing trouble? Hello, sweet pony. Hello, sweet pony. I know, I have medicine on my hands. I was putting medicine on another horse. It smells bad. I don't blame you for not wanting me to pet you. It smells like iodine. I know, it's weird, isn't it? Kind of stinky. It's kind of stinky. Oh. All right, folks. Well, that is us today. Tru's over there taking a nap. See how she's just standing there, head down, relaxing. The other horses are eating. But everybody's in good shape. We had a little bit of snow this morning, just a dusting, but it melted by like 10 o'clock in the morning, so it wasn't a big deal. All right. We'll talk to y'all later.